So I wanted to take the time to take a look at the White Winter Special Campaign coming to Global Dokkan Battle. Hope you guys enjoy this. If you do wind up enjoying it, please consider subscribing to the channel. That being said, we have GOTENKS. So yeah, if you watched the video I did breaking down the SSR and TUR, STR Vegito cards that were added to Global's database recently, then we kind of like at the end, I was like, wait, oh yeah, I didn't even realize. I was so hyped about this Vegito stuff. I didn't even realize that the GOTENKS card is coming out on like what, the 10th or something like that. So yeah, GOTENKS is coming out tomorrow, I believe. So anyways, yeah, as you see, drum roll please, the wait is almost over. New stage of Dokkan event coming soon. So Global pulled a really big bait and switch, and PSA, if you haven't already been following this, especially since the Gogeta and Janemba banners, please, 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 if you are going to save your stones for a banner, make sure you're saving it for the banner card specifically, and you're not too worried about what else could potentially be on the banner based off of JP. For example, I personally was saving, well, I didn't save, but I just didn't summon on certain banners like the SS3 GOKU banner initially on Global because, of course, if you base it off JP, he should have been on the Gogeta banner, I believe, unless I'm mistaken it for Janemba, but I think it was Gogeta banner. But still, either way, Global would have complete just like 180 and said, hey, we're not putting him on, but we'll put, I believe, Omega Shenron on instead and other things like that. So if you're worried about other cards because you don't have them, you'll get the opportunity to get them in the future, but it's impossible to pinpoint when. The reason I say this is because Global is doing this. Global is doing this. SS4 GOKU is here. Now, I don't actually have a problem with that, but this isn't how it went on JP. And like I said, please just understand this going forward because I don't like when people, you know, get their hopes up and get disappointed. So understand they may do this a lot in the future. It's almost like Global is like 100% aware that we know what they're going to drop and they try to switch it up. In fact, I'm certain that's what it is because at a point you used to be able to say, hey, well, Global's getting this eventually, but we can base it off JP. That means that it'll come this way and I'll just save stones for this. It's almost like they don't want that to happen, right? But it is kind of a dick thing to do. But again, I don't actually have a problem with this. He's a great card to put there. I personally need like one more. So to kind of talk about the campaign, White Winter, complete the missions every day for fantastic rewards. Now, as you know, the rewards are always going to be like stones and items and medals and stuff like that. Hopefully there's some orbs in there. I need the orbs. But aside from that, again, GOTENKS and SS4 GOKU is there. The Unparalleled Paragon of Hope event. Of course, that's GOTENKS' event. Now, with the GOTENKS event, the STR and AGL base form GOTENKS SSR cards that have been in the game for a while do Dokkan Awaken. They do actually Dokkan Awaken with this new GOTENKS stage, so keep that in mind. I believe they both use 35 medals each, which, of course, physical GOTENKS does need the standard 77. So, aside from that, we have a Hero's Legacy coming back. If you guys have not already done Goku Jr.'s grind, and if you need a really solid free-to-play unit, I have done so many guides on how to get this guy up. It's really quick, really easy, though. But Goku Jr. is a really nice unit to have, again, especially for a lot of free-to-play teams. Or if you just got, like, Gogeta, for example, or you're just starting your account or what have you, Goku Jr. could be a really solid super intelligent type unit to put on that team as, like, a filler slot. But they're opening up all the potential orb stages, so go ahead and make sure that you guys do that because this is, like, your best chance at getting a lot of stuff. Well, on JP it is. I think on Global it doesn't actually matter, but it's still nice to get an extra chance. But on JP, a lot of times they, for example, will put the special character at the end, which, as you know, Global gets the special character outright, I believe, like just on the regular fights that you choose to go down, which path. So it's a tad different over there. But, of course, JP gets 3 runs a day. There was a time where Global would let you get, like, 1,000 orbs in one run, and it was really unfair. Because the 3 runs JP got was like, oh, I'm getting like 70 orbs per run, 100, 200 orbs maybe per run, and Globals get like 1,000, but they patched that out and fixed it, so yeah. But nowadays, it's kind of leaning more towards JP because JP, I've never seen them this open with giving out orbs, and they're doing a lot like that. So big bucks, Circle, big bucks. Best stage to grind Xenion, basically. Really quick, really easy. You get about like around like 850 to 1 million per run. That's how I got my Zenny. And then here's an interesting banner. So if this is like the AGL banner they have right now or just had or what have you, they removed the discount. I don't know why they removed the discount. I don't know why they take off the, what was it, 40 stones? Like that 10 stone difference makes a really big difference. I know why. It's just, of course, it's money hungry, but still, it kind of sucks because this is an interesting banner because if you have aspirations to run Vegito Blue, assuming he's STR, which he most likely will be, but there are some suspicious things there, so I'm not going to talk about that here. I talked about it in a different video that you guys might have already seen, the one I put up today. This is interesting because his best teams to be on would be SS4 GOKU's team because he's not going to fit on the Potara team most likely unless he's better than Vegito Blue Physical, which is, again, is another thing I talked about in that video, maybe not even being a thing that happens. It just kind of depends. But either way, that category is a ways away on global. So Kaba is really, really good. 40% 3-key passive. Of course, hit is the exact same thing for the Extreme STR team if you're Janemba teams and stuff like that. So he's nice there. Of course, Broly's going to be on this banner too. So all that, you know, tangible stuff you guys know about. But Kaba could be really interesting with that LR Vegito Blue for the 40% support, attack and defense, and 3-key. Basically a guaranteed Ultra Super in conjunction with what we assume to be LR Vegito Blue's passive. Excuse me. So very interesting. Like, I really want to skip this, but I'm also really tempted to pull on it. So just something to keep in mind. You guys might entirely skip it. And then lastly, the Battle of Gods event is back. So last time this came out, they did add Dokkan Awakenings to Intelligence and Physical Super Saiyan God Goku. So if you have those cards, which actually the Intelligence, the Physical one starts off as an SR Goku. You have to Dokkan Awaken him through this event and then further Dokkan Awaken him, I believe, through this event as well. In fact, let me go ahead and pull that up here. And then we'll look at one last thing. Dokkan Wiki. All right, cool. We're going to look at one last thing. And if you guys wonder why I use the Dokkan Wiki for this type of thing, it's just easier for me personally than pulling up DVC space sometimes. But I was already in DVC space technically, right? Okay, so this guy Dokkan Awakens into this. And where are his medals at? Where are the medals? Show me the medals. Or not. Or not. Just don't. All right, cool. Just don't. Just don't. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. Maybe I'm expecting something that's not supposed to happen. So, all right, plan B. Plan B. All right, we're going to go in here. We're going to go cards. Cards. I'm going to make this real quick. We're going to cards. Don't time me. All right. Element, intelligence, type, super. Yeah, it's easier on here. I was just being stubborn. All right, where's the Goku at? There he is. So, wrong Goku. Here you are. Yes, I was right. He needs the medals. In fact, this one needs these medals. Now that I remember properly, this one needs these medals, and the physical actually needs the Beerus stage medals because the physical actually gets Fierce Battle. So keep that in mind. Now that I recall. So yeah, that's how you do that. So last thing, like I was talking about, banner change up. Banner change up. SS4 Goku is going to be on here. When this banner dropped in, I believe June, this is what it was, right? And then, of course, we can look at the featured units down here. So the GOTENKS cards, like I said, these two do Dokkan Awaken right here. And this guy's already Dokkan Awaken. This guy Dokkan Awakened as well. It took them a while, but he finally did it. Tech is going to be on here, and Tech is going to be the biggest troll. I hate when they do that. It is such a massive troll. Like, I can't tell you how many people tweeted me frustrated that they pulled STR Gogeta instead of Intelligence Gogeta on that banner, or Janemba Intelligence versus STR Intelligence, or versus STR Janemba, excuse me. Like, that is the biggest freaking troll. It just literally invalidates pulling on the banner if you only pull that one card. But he's there, and then the Goten and Trunks are here, and they're featured SR, so they're going to be really common, but they're not horrible. They can be used to farm the SA of the Super Saiyan variants of GOTENKS, so keep that in mind. Anyways, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please consider subscribing for more content here on the channel. And again, this is coming out on the 10th, so keep that in mind. The 10th. We're going to double check that here really quick too, just because I don't want to be wrong. And I'm certain, but you know, I had to get the lighter tone because just didn't want to be wrong. So schedule. All right, schedule. Yeah, the 10th. All right, cool. OCD was going to be mad at me. So actually night. So 10:30 p.m. So anyways, thank you guys for the continued support, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take it easy.